Close your eyes. Take a slow, gentle breath. And let Whispering Valley find you. Welcome back to the valley where every forgotten dream has a story. Every quiet breeze carries a memory. And every bedtime begins with a little wonder. Close your eyes. Take a slow, gentle breath. And let Whispering Valley find you. Welcome back to the valley where every forgotten dream has a story. Where every quiet breeze carries a memory. And where every bedtime begins with a little wonder. The moon rested high above Whispering Valley. Its soft silver light touched the rooftops, passed through the ancient trees, and gently filled Lily's little cottage. Beside her window sat a small lantern. And beside the lantern was the silver feather. The magical feather had been quiet since the night Lily discovered it. It no longer glowed. It no longer pointed toward hidden paths. It simply waited. But that night, something changed. A sound drifted through the valley. A gentle melody. Soft as a whisper. Warm as a lullaby. Lily slowly opened her eyes. She looked toward her window. The song was coming from the forest. But it wasn't a song she had ever heard before. It sounded ancient. Like a forgotten memory trying to find its way home. Lily picked up her lantern and stepped outside. The cool night air surrounded her. The flowers near her cottage gently moved as if they were listening too. Then a familiar voice came from behind her. Please tell me we're not following another mysterious glowing thing. Lily smiled. She turned around. Finn, the little fox, stood there with sleepy eyes and messy fur. Finn, you followed me again. Finn looked away. I prefer the word. Carefully accompanying. Lily laughed softly. Then she looked back toward the forest. The silver feather began to glow. A tiny silver light appeared around it. Slowly, the feather lifted into the air. It turned toward a forgotten path hidden between the trees. A path that had not appeared on any map. Lily held her lantern tightly. She remembered the words of the moon owl. Some places disappear because they are lost. And some disappear because they are waiting. Lily looked into the dark forest. She smiled. Then let's find what has been waiting. And together, Lily, Finn, and the silver feather walked toward the forgotten path. The hidden path waited beneath the ancient trees. It was not covered with thorns. It was not blocked by rocks. It was simply forgotten. Lily walked slowly behind the silver feather. With every step she took, small silver lights appeared beneath her feet. Finn looked around carefully. I have explored almost every corner of Whispering Valley. He sniffed the air. But I have never seen this path before. Lily touched the rough bark of an old tree beside the trail. Strange symbols were carved into the trunk. They looked like tiny flowers, stars, and little sleeping moons. What do you think these mean? Lily asked. Finn leaned closer. I think they mean whoever made this path really liked drawing things. Lily smiled. But when she placed her hand on the symbols, the tree began to glow. A soft golden light traveled through the branches. Then a memory appeared. Lily saw a beautiful garden. Flowers of every color stretched beneath a golden sky. Children laughed among the flowers. And tiny glowing butterflies danced above the trees. At the center of the garden stood a young guardian. The first guardian of Whispering Valley. The guardian held a small glowing seed and whispered, "Dreams are like flowers. They need kindness, patience, and love to grow." The vision disappeared. Lily opened her eyes. That was the first dream garden. Finn looked amazed. But if that place was so beautiful, why did everyone forget it? Before Lily could answer, the silver feather moved forward again. At the end of the forgotten path stood an ancient stone doorway covered in vines. But there was something strange. Above the doorway were words carved into the stone. Lily brushed away the leaves and slowly read, "Only those who still believe may enter the garden that remembers." Finn looked at Lily. "Well, I guess we should find out if you still believe." Lily placed her hand on the ancient doorway. The stone began to glow. The vines slowly moved aside. And behind the doorway, a warm golden light appeared. The first dream garden was waiting. For a moment, Lily and Finn stood completely still. Neither of them moved. Neither of them spoke. Because behind the ancient stone doorway was a place that should not have existed. The first dream garden. A garden that had disappeared from every map. A garden that had vanished from every story. A garden that the valley had almost forgotten. But it was still there. Waiting. Lily slowly stepped forward. The moment her foot touched the garden path, a tiny flower opened beside her. Then another. Then another. The flowers were not ordinary flowers. Some shimmered like stars. Some glowed like tiny lanterns. And some looked as if they were holding little pieces of sunlight inside their petals. Finn walked carefully beside Lily. His eyes became wide with wonder. I think I have forgotten how to talk." Lily smiled. "I think that's because you're too busy looking." Finn nodded slowly. "That is possible. This place is doing a very good job of surprising me." They continued deeper into the garden. Everywhere they looked, there were dreams growing. A little flower opened and showed the memory of a child learning to play music. Another flower revealed the dream of someone wanting to explore the stars. Another showed a simple wish to make someone smile. Lily gently touched one of the flowers. A warm feeling filled her heart. This garden doesn't grow flowers, she whispered. It grows dreams. Suddenly, a soft voice came from behind the trees. Not just dreams. Forgotten dreams. Lily turned around. The moon owl slowly flew down from a silver tree branch. Its feathers reflected the moonlight. Its eyes carried the wisdom of many years. The first dream garden was created by the first guardian. The garden protected every dream that was too small to be noticed, and every hope that someone had almost given up on. Lily looked around the magical garden. Then why did it disappear? The moon owl looked toward the deepest part of the garden. Because one very important dream was taken away. The flowers around them became quiet. The gentle music faded. Lily felt a chill. Taken away. The moon owl nodded. Yes. And without that dream, the heart of Whispering Valley began to lose its light. Lily looked deeper into the garden. Between the glowing flowers, she noticed something strange. One part of the garden was completely empty. No flowers. No light. No dreams. Only a single patch of dark soil remained. And Lily knew. Whatever was missing was the key to saving Whispering Valley. Lily slowly walked toward the empty space in the garden. Everywhere around her, flowers were glowing. Dreams were dancing. Memories were alive. But here, nothing grew. The soil was dark and quiet, almost as if the garden itself was waiting for something to return. Lily knelt beside the empty patch. She gently touched the ground. It feels sad, she whispered. The moon owl landed beside her. Because it remembers. Lily looked up. Flowers can remember. The moon owl looked across the glowing garden. In Whispering Valley, everything created with love carries a memory. A tree remembers the hands that planted it. A river remembers every dream whispered beside it. And this garden remembers the dream that was lost. Finn stepped closer. What kind of dream could be so important? The moon owl became quiet. Then it answered softly. The first dream. Lily looked confused. The first dream. The moon owl nodded. Before there were many dreams in Whispering Valley. There was one dream that gave them all a place to grow. A gentle breeze moved through the garden. The flowers around them slowly lowered their petals. The first guardian planted a special seed here. A seed created from the hope of everyone in the valley. It was called the heart bloom. Lily looked at the empty soil. So the heart bloom disappeared. The moon owl closed its eyes. Yes. And when it vanished, the valley slowly began forgetting. Lily looked around. She thought about the hidden door beneath the old oak tree. The missing page from the ancient book. The forgotten stories. That's why the page disappeared. She whispered. The valley was forgetting its own story. The moon owl looked at Lily carefully. Now you understand. But understanding is only the beginning. Lily stood up. What do we need to do? The moon owl looked toward the center of the garden. A small golden light appeared beneath the roots of an ancient tree. To restore the heart bloom, you must find what was left behind. Finn tilted his head. Left behind by who? The moon owl looked toward the dark forest beyond the garden. And for the first time, Lily saw something move between the trees. A shadow. Watching. The moon owl whispered. The one who took the dream may still be searching for it. Lily held her lantern tightly. The garden was beautiful. But now she understood. Something had been waiting for her. The ancient tree stood quietly at the center of the first dream garden. Its branches stretched toward the moon. Its roots reached deep beneath the earth. And somewhere beneath those roots, a secret was waiting. Lily slowly walked closer. The golden light beneath the tree grew brighter with every step. Finn looked up at the enormous tree. I have seen many old trees in Whispering Valley, but I have never seen one that looks like it is holding a secret. Lily smiled softly. Maybe it has been waiting for someone to ask. She placed her hand against the tree bark. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, a small golden leaf fell gently from above. It floated into Lily's hand. The moment she touched it, the garden changed. The flowers became brighter. The wind became warmer. And a gentle voice filled the air. To the one who finds this message. Lily looked around. She knew that voice. It was the first guardian. Every dream begins as something small. A quiet wish. A tiny hope. A thought that says, maybe tomorrow can be better. Lily listened carefully. The heart bloom was never created to protect the garden. It was created to protect something much greater. The belief that every heart has a dream worth protecting. The golden leaf began glowing brighter. A vision appeared above Lily's hand. She saw the first guardian standing beside the heart bloom. The flower was more beautiful than anything Lily had ever seen. Its petals shone like sunrise. Its light felt warm like a hug. But then, the sky became dark. A strong wind swept through the garden. The heart bloom's light began to fade. The first guardian whispered, "I cannot keep the heart bloom safe forever. But I can hide its final seed." The vision became blurry. Lily leaned closer. "Where did you hide it?" The first guardian's voice became softer. "Where forgotten dreams return. Where the first story began. And where the oldest promise still waits." The vision disappeared. Finn looked at Lily. That was beautiful, but also very mysterious. Lily looked at the golden leaf. The leaf slowly changed shape. It became a small glowing symbol. A symbol Lily had seen before. The ancient oak tree. Lily's eyes widened. The first story. The first secret. It all leads back to the old oak tree. Suddenly, the shadow beyond the garden moved again. This time, it was closer. Finn noticed it too. "Lily, we're not alone." The flowers around them began closing. The garden whispered a warning. Someone else had entered the first dream garden. The first dream garden became silent. The glowing flowers slowly closed their petals. The magical butterflies disappeared beneath the leaves. Even the gentle wind seemed to stop. Lily held her lantern tightly. Finn stepped closer to her. His tail moved nervously. "Please tell me that shadow is just a very tall tree." Lily looked toward the forest. But she knew. It was not a tree. A figure slowly stepped out from between the ancient silver trees. The stranger walked carefully. Not like someone coming to fight, but like someone entering a place they had missed for a very long time. The figure wore a long cloak covered with tiny silver threads. In their hands, they carried an old wooden box. Lily raised her lantern. "Who are you?" The stranger stopped. For a moment, they looked at the empty place where the heart bloom once grew. Then they whispered, "I am someone who remembers." Finn tilted his head. That is a very mysterious answer. The stranger looked at Finn, and a small smile appeared. "You always were curious, little fox." Finn froze. "You know me." The stranger looked at Lily. "Not just him. I know this valley. I knew the first guardian." The moon owl flew down beside Lily. Its eyes became serious. "Why have you returned?" The stranger lowered their head. "Because the heart bloom is waking." Lily looked surprised. "But the heart bloom is missing." The stranger opened the wooden box. Inside was a tiny golden seed. Lily gasped. "The seed." The stranger nodded. "The last seed of the heart bloom." Finn stepped forward. "Then why didn't you bring it back?" The stranger looked down. "Because I was afraid." The garden became quiet. Lily looked at the stranger. "Afraid of what?" The stranger touched the wooden box gently. "Afraid that if the heart bloom returned, everyone would remember what happened." Lily looked confused. "What happened?" The stranger looked toward the empty garden. "A long time ago, the valley lost more than a flower. It lost a promise. The moon owl's feathers moved softly. "Lily, you must hear the truth." The stranger looked at Lily. The heart bloom was not taken by someone who wanted to destroy Whispering Valley. It was hidden by someone who wanted to protect it. Lily stared at the golden seed. The mystery had changed. The person they were searching for was not a thief. They were a guardian. For a long moment, nobody spoke. The golden seed inside the wooden box continued to glow softly. Lily looked at the mysterious guardian. So the heart bloom was never stolen. The guardians slowly shook their head. No. It was protected. Lily looked at the empty garden. But why would someone hide something so important? The guardian walked toward the ancient tree. Their fingers gently touched the old bark. Because sometimes, the most precious things must be hidden until the right person arrives. The moon owl watched silently. It already knew this story. The guardian opened the wooden box a little more. A soft golden light filled the garden. This seed belonged to the first guardian. Before leaving this world, the first guardian made a promise. The garden around them began to glow. A memory appeared above the golden seed. Lily saw the first guardian standing in the dream garden. The heart bloom was shining beside them. The guardian looked peaceful, but their eyes carried sadness. I cannot protect this garden forever, the first guardian said. But the magic of Whispering Valley must continue. I will leave the final seed with someone who understands. That magic is not about power. Magic is about caring for others. The vision faded. Lily looked at the golden seed. Who was chosen to protect it? The guardian lowered their head. I was. Finn's eyes widened. You? The guardian nodded. I promised I would keep it safe until the valley was ready. But over time, people stopped believing. The stories disappeared. The memories faded. And eventually, even I wondered if anyone would ever return. Lily felt a sadness in the guardian's voice. You waited all this time. The guardian smiled gently. Yes. Because a promise made with love is worth waiting for. Lily looked at the silver feather, then at the golden seed. Suddenly, she understood. The missing page. It wasn't lost. The moon owl nodded. It was hidden with the memory of the heart bloom. Lily looked surprised. Then the book was protecting the secret. The guardian smiled. Exactly. Some stories disappear because they are waiting for someone kind enough to find them. A gentle breeze moved through the dream garden. The flowers began to glow again. But suddenly, the golden seed became brighter. It floated from the guardian's hands. And moved toward Lily. Everyone became silent. The seed had chosen. The golden seed floated gently through the air. Everyone watched in silence. It moved slowly, as if it was searching. Not for the strongest person. Not for the oldest person. But for someone who understood. The seed stopped in front of Lily. She looked at it with surprise. Me? The guardian smiled softly. Yes, Lily. The heart bloom remembers the kindness inside a person's heart. Lily slowly reached forward. But before touching the seed, she hesitated. What if I make a mistake? The garden became quiet. The moon owl looked at her. Every guardian asks that question. Lily looked up. They do. The moon owl nodded. Being a guardian does not mean knowing every answer. It means having the courage to search for them. Finn stepped beside Lily. And it means not having to search alone. Lily smiled. She placed her hand beneath the golden seed. The moment she touched it, a warm golden light surrounded her. The dream garden awakened. Every flower opened. Every tree shimmered. Every forgotten dream began glowing once again. Lily closed her eyes, and she heard thousands of tiny whispers. Not voices of strangers, but voices of dreams. A little girl's dream of painting the sky. A young explorer's dream of discovering new places. A family's dream of always staying together. So many dreams, waiting to be remembered. Then one voice became clearer than the others. A gentle voice. The voice of the first guardian. Lily, you found what others stopped searching for. You remembered what others forgot. And that is why the heart bloom chose you. Lily opened her eyes. The golden seed had changed. It was no longer just a seed. A tiny green sprout had appeared. Finn looked amazed. Did we just watch a flower begin its life? The guardian smiled. No. We watched hope begin again. Lily carefully held the little sprout. But then, the sky above the garden changed. The stars moved. The clouds opened. And high above Whispering Valley, a new light appeared. The moon owl looked upward. Its expression changed. Impossible. Lily looked at the sky. What is it? The moon owl whispered. The heart bloom has awakened something else. Far beyond the mountains, a forgotten shape began appearing among the stars. A castle. The castle of starlight. Everyone in the first dream garden looked toward the sky. No one spoke. Because above Whispering Valley, something impossible was appearing. A castle. Not a castle built from stone. Not a castle built from wood. This castle was made from starlight. Its towers shimmered like the night sky. Its windows glowed like tiny moons. and silver pathways connected it to the stars above. Finn stared upward. I have lived in Whispering Valley my entire life. And I am very certain that there was never a castle in the sky. Lily smiled softly. Maybe it was waiting too. The moon owl flew higher into the air. Its wings reflected the light of the mysterious castle. I never thought I would see it again. Lily looked at the owl. You know this place? The moon owl became quiet. Long ago, the castle of Starlight was the home of the first dream keepers. The guardians who protected the wishes and hopes of Whispering Valley. The guardian holding the wooden box looked toward the castle. But when the heart bloom disappeared, the castle faded from the sky. Lily looked at the glowing sprout in her hands. So restoring the heart bloom brought the castle back. The moon owl nodded. Yes. But it also means something else. Lily waited. What? The moon owl looked serious. The castle only appears when the valley is ready for a new guardian. Lily looked surprised. A new guardian? Finn looked at Lily, then at the castle, then back at Lily. I have a feeling this is the part where everything becomes much bigger. Lily laughed quietly. Maybe. The golden sprout in her hands suddenly pointed toward the sky. A single beam of light traveled from the garden up toward the castle of Starlight. Then, a small object fell from the stars. It floated gently downward and landed in Lily's hands. A key. Not an ordinary key. A key made of silver and moonlight. Finn looked at it. Please tell me that is not another mysterious magical object. Lily smiled. It definitely is. The moon owl looked at the key. For the first time, The ancient owl looked afraid. That key has not appeared for 100 years. Lily held it carefully. What does it open? The moon owl looked toward the castle. The door to the first secret. The stars above them began shining brighter. And somewhere inside the castle of starlight, a forgotten door slowly opened. The castle of starlight waited silently above the valley. Its towers shimmered among the stars. Its silver pathways moved like rivers of light. But one thing caught Lily's attention. At the entrance of the castle, there was only one door. A small, ancient door, covered with symbols of flowers, stars, and dreams. Lily held the starlight key in her hand. It felt warm, almost as if it recognized her. Finn looked at the enormous castle, then looked at the tiny door. After seeing a castle made of stars, I have to admit, I expected a slightly bigger entrance. Lily smiled. Maybe the most important doors are not always the biggest ones. She stepped closer. Slowly, she placed the starlight key into the lock. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, the entire castle began to glow. The stars above them moved. The silver pathways brightened. And the ancient door whispered, "Welcome home." Lily froze. Home. The door slowly opened. Behind it was not a dark room. It was a beautiful library. Thousands of glowing books floated through the air. Each book carried a different color of light. Some shimmered like sunrise. Some sparkled like stars. Some glowed softly like candle flames. Finn looked around in amazement. Now this is a room I understand. Books are much less likely to chase you. Lily walked deeper into the library. Every book she passed began opening. Stories appeared in the air. A child planting the first tree in Whispering Valley. Families sharing dreams beneath the stars. The first flowers blooming in the dream garden. Then Lily noticed something. At the center of the library was a single empty shelf. A shelf with a golden sign above it. The story yet to be written. Lily stared at it. But there is no book. The moon owl entered the library behind them. Its eyes became gentle. Because that story has not finished. Lily looked confused. Whose story is it? The moon owl looked at Lily. Yours. The room became completely silent. Finn looked at Lily. The castle was waiting for you. The moon owl nodded. The first guardian knew one day someone would come. Someone who would not search for power, but would search for forgotten dreams. Lily looked at the empty shelf. Then at the golden sprout in her hands. She finally understood. The dream garden was not asking her to become someone different. It was asking her to continue a story that had been waiting. Suddenly, one book on the highest shelf began glowing. It slowly floated downward and landed in Lily's hands. On the cover were 3 words. The Forgotten Promise. The glowing book rested in Lily's hands. It was not heavy. It was not large. But somehow, it felt like it was carrying the memories of the entire valley. Lily slowly opened the cover. The pages shimmered like they were made from moonlight. The first page was empty. Finn tilted his head. A book with no words. That seems a little unfair. Lily smiled. Maybe it is waiting. She gently touched the page. A golden line appeared. Then another. Slowly, words began forming. Every guardian begins as someone who cares. The room became brighter. A memory appeared above the pages. The first guardian stood inside the dream garden. The heart bloom grew beside them. The guardian looked toward the valley below. Many people were gathered together. Children, families, dreamers. The first guardian spoke. Magic has never belonged to one person. It belongs to everyone who chooses kindness. The memory continued. When the heart bloom grows weak, the valley does not lose its magic. It only needs someone to remind it how to believe again. Lily watched carefully. The first guardian placed a hand over the heart bloom. Then whispered, "My final promise is this. No matter how many years pass, no matter how many stories are forgotten, someone with a gentle heart will always find the way back." The memory faded. Lily looked down at the book. A single sentence appeared. The next guardian does not protect dreams. The next guardian helps dreams return. Lily became quiet. Does that mean I am the next guardian? The moon owl looked at her. No one becomes a guardian because they are chosen by magic. They become a guardian because they choose to care. Finn smiled. I think that sounds exactly like Lily. The guardian who carried the seed stepped forward. There is one more thing you must know. Lily looked at them. What? The guardian pointed toward the glowing book. The forgotten promise was not only about the heart bloom. The first guardian left another message. A new page turned by itself. At the bottom of the page were words written in silver ink. When the dream garden blooms again. The shadow beyond the valley will awaken. The lights inside the library flickered. The flowers outside the castle became still. Finn looked nervous. That does not sound like a good thing. Lily looked toward the window. Far away, beyond the mountains, a dark cloud moved beneath the stars. The moon owl whispered. The forgotten enemy has noticed the garden has awakened. And for the first time, Lily realized something. Restoring the heart bloom was only the beginning. The castle of starlight became quiet. The glowing books stopped moving. The stars outside the windows dimmed. Even the gentle music of the dream garden seemed to disappear. Lily looked at the dark clouds gathering beyond the mountains. She felt something she had never felt before. Not fear, but uncertainty. Who is the shadow beyond the valley? She asked. The moon owl looked toward the distant mountains. For a long time, even the valley forgot that name. The guardian holding the wooden box lowered their eyes. The shadow was not always a shadow. Lily turned toward them. What do you mean? The guardian took a slow breath. Long ago, there was another keeper of dreams. Someone who believed dreams should never disappear. Finn tilted his head. That sounds like a good thing. The guardian nodded. It was. But slowly, the keeper became afraid. Afraid that people would lose their dreams. Afraid that hope was too fragile. Lily listened carefully. And what happened? The guardian looked at the dark sky. The keeper tried to protect every dream by taking them away. The garden became silent. Finn's ears lowered. You mean? They thought they were helping. The moon owl nodded. Yes. But a dream that is locked away cannot grow. Lily looked at the small golden sprout in her hands. She understood now. The heart bloom was not only a flower. It was freedom. Suddenly, the windows of the castle trembled. A cold wind moved through the library. The floating books closed one by one. Then, a voice echoed from far away. After all these years, the garden blooms again. Lily looked around. Who said that? The voice answered. Someone who remembers what everyone else forgot. A shadow appeared on the castle wall. Not a monster. Not a creature. Just the shape of someone standing alone. The shadow looked toward Lily. You found the heart bloom. Lily stepped forward. Who are you? The shadow became still. Then whispered. I am the one who protected the valley. Before you were ever born. The golden sprout in Lily's hands glowed brighter. The shadow disappeared. But before leaving, it left one final message. Enjoy the garden while it lasts. Because every dream has a price. The castle became silent again. Lily looked at Finn. Finn looked at Lily. Then he quietly said, I really miss the days when our biggest problem was finding a hidden door. Lily smiled. But deep inside, she knew. The next chapter of Whispering Valley had already begun. The night slowly became peaceful again. The castle of starlight stopped trembling. The stars returned to their gentle glow. But Lily could not stop thinking about the shadow's words. Every dream has a price. She looked down at the little golden sprout in her hands. It was small, fragile, but somehow it carried the hope of the entire valley. The moon owl gently landed beside her. You are wondering if you are ready. Lily nodded. What if I cannot protect it? The moon owl looked at the glowing garden below. Protection does not mean stopping every storm. It means helping something continue to grow after the storm passes. Lily looked at the dream garden. She remembered the empty soil, the forgotten flowers, the dreams that had been waiting. I want to try. Together. Lily, Finn, the moon owl, and the guardian returned to the center of the garden. The empty place where the heart bloom once grew waited beneath the ancient tree. Lily knelt down. She gently placed the golden sprout into the soil. For a moment, nothing happened. The garden stayed silent. Finn looked nervous. Maybe it needs water. He looked around. Or a song. Lily smiled. Maybe it needs something else. She closed her eyes. She thought about everything she had learned. The little house above the clouds. The star that lost its way. The garden where dreams bloomed. The secret door beneath the old oak tree. Every journey. Every friend. Every moment when someone needed hope. Then Lily placed her hand over the soil. I give this garden my promise. Not because I am the strongest. Not because I know everything. But because every dream deserves someone who believes in it. The garden began to glow. A tiny golden light appeared beneath the soil. Then, a small flower began to grow. The first petal opened. Then the second. Then the third. The entire dream garden awakened. Flowers rose from the ground. Trees filled with golden leaves. Thousands of tiny lights floated into the sky. The forgotten dreams returned. The valley began remembering. Finn looked around with amazement. It worked. Lily smiled. No. We all did. The guardian watched quietly. A single tear of happiness fell. After all these years, the garden has a heartbeat again. But then, a single flower at the edge of the garden turned dark. Lily noticed it. Why is that flower different? The moon owl looked toward the mountains. The heart bloom has awakened. But the shadow has awakened too. The wind carried a distant whisper. A warning. Hope has returned. But the forgotten darkness is coming. The first dream garden was alive again. Golden flowers danced beneath the moonlight. The ancient trees whispered peaceful songs. And the forgotten dreams of Whispering Valley began returning. But at the edge of the garden, one flower remained different. It stood alone. Its petals were dark. Its light was hidden. Lily slowly walked toward it. Finn followed closely behind. Are you sure we should get closer? He whispered. Lily looked at the flower. It doesn't feel angry. It feels lonely. She reached out her hand. The moon owl quickly moved forward. Wait. Lily stopped. Why? The moon owl looked at the dark flower. Because this flower remembers something the garden tried to forget. Lily looked carefully. Something about the shadow. The moon owl nodded. Yes. The shadow was once a dream keeper. Someone who loved this garden more than anyone. The guardian stepped closer. They watched dreams disappear. They watched people stop believing. And slowly, they began to think the only way to protect dreams was to hide them away. Lily looked at the dark flower. So this flower is their memory. The moon owl nodded. The final dream they tried to protect. Lily gently touched the flower. A vision appeared. She saw a young dream keeper. A person with a kind smile. Someone who planted flowers. Someone who helped children believe in impossible things. But then, the garden began fading. People stopped visiting. Dreams became forgotten. The dream keeper stood alone. I promised I would protect every dream. The keeper whispered. But I failed. Lily watched the memory. A sadness filled her heart. The shadow had not started with darkness. It started with a broken heart. The vision faded. Lily looked at the flower. I understand now. Finn looked at her. What do you understand? Lily smiled softly. The shadow doesn't want to destroy dreams. The shadow is afraid of losing them again. The garden became quiet. The dark flower slowly changed. A tiny silver line appeared across one petal. The guardian looked surprised. It responded to you. Lily looked confused. Why? The moon owl answered. Because you did not see a monster. You saw someone who was hurt. Suddenly, a cold wind moved through the garden. The stars above the valley faded for a moment. The shadow's voice returned. You do not understand what you have awakened. Lily looked toward the mountains. We want to understand. The voice became quieter. Then come find me. Before the last dream disappears. The wind stopped. The garden was silent again. Lily looked at Finn. Then at the path leading beyond the mountains. The next journey had already begun. The first dream garden was quiet once again. The golden flowers moved gently beneath the moonlight. The stars above Whispering Valley shined brighter than before. But Lily could not forget the voice from the darkness. Before the last dream disappears. She looked toward the distant mountains. Somewhere beyond them, the shadow was waiting. Finn sat beside her. You are thinking very loudly. Lily smiled. I didn't know I could think loudly. Finn nodded. Oh yes. You have a very quiet face. But a very busy heart. Lily looked at the dream garden. The place that was forgotten. The place that waited. The place that believed someone would return. She held the tiny heart bloom sprout carefully. I used to think magic was something special that only a few people could find. But I understand now. Magic is not about being chosen. Magic is about choosing to care. The guardian smiled. The first guardian would be proud. The moon owl flew above the garden. Its silver feathers reflected the moon. Then speak your promise. Lily looked around. At the flowers. At the trees. At all the forgotten dreams that had returned. And she said, I promise to protect the dreams that need someone to believe in them. To remember the stories that were forgotten. And to help lost hearts find their way home. The moment she finished speaking, The entire valley glowed. The heart bloom sprout opened its first golden leaf. A warm light traveled through Whispering Valley. From the old oak tree to the little houses, to the highest mountains, the valley remembered. The guardian placed the wooden box beside Lily. "You will need this." Lily looked inside. There was no seed, no treasure, only a small piece of paper. Lily unfolded it. 3 words were written. Find the dream keeper. Finn looked worried. The shadow. The moon owl nodded. The first guardian disappeared. The heart bloom was hidden. And now the dream keeper has returned. Lily looked toward the mountains. She was nervous, but she was not afraid. Because she finally understood something important. Every adventure begins with a question. Every mystery begins with a secret. And every dream begins with someone brave enough to believe. The wind moved softly through Whispering Valley. The flowers whispered. The stars shimmered. And somewhere beyond the mountains, a forgotten dream began to wake. The end. For now. Sometimes the things we lose are not gone forever. Sometimes they are simply waiting for someone who still believes.